NLE Choppa dissed NBA YoungBoy on the song KO. You called him an embarrassing hypocrite.
I did, man. You tapped in. That was recent, for sure.
Yeah. Listen, I know NLE Choppa. We did an interview. We had like some online beef, and we squashed it right here in this room, which I thought was great. To me, intelligent young man, great career. The KO, song doesn't seem like it's really going anywhere. Bro, I'm looking right now, it's at 2 million views, which is really low for Choppa.
Well, YoungBoy's the guy right now. What are you doing hopping out trying to diss YoungBoy like that? YoungBoy has got it. YoungBoy is selling out stadiums. Everyone's proud of him. This ain't the time for that. And as I said in my video where I called him an embarrassing hypocrite, you talking about you poisoning the youth. Your most popular song is Walk 'Em Down. Like, you done poison the youth. And then you on Twitter talking about I can cure cancer. You got CMOS gel that's going to cure cancer. Yeah, you poisoning it.
This is why
YoungBoy's poisoning the youth.
This is why we were going back and forth. Like,
bro,
over the. I called him a snake oil salesman.
Bro, I feel like snake oil probably better for you than the shit he's selling. He doing CMOS gel. He trying to realign your chakras. It's all well and good selling snake oil, right? There's a few people selling snake oil out here. But like, he be on there doing the Dr. Sebi thing, talking about, I can cure cancer. He's got a tweet where he's like, I'm so blessed. Like, somebody's just let me know that my advice, like my healing helps them get over cancer. It's like, bro, you delusional.
Yeah, this is what me and him are going back and forth. But you know something? He ultimately took responsibility for it. Because what I did was, when we first sat down, I had a recording from an actual medical doctor that we work with, who basically commented on this whole thing. I said, listen, me and you could argue all day long. Neither one of us are doctors, right? We both have about the same medical experience. So I brought an actual doctor. And he said, listen, some of the stuff he talks about, herbs, yeah, there is some help and so forth. But, in terms of curing a serious disease, herbs and flowers and, gels aren't really going to do that. And he understood. He goes, listen, if I got sick, I would go to the hospital. I wouldn't just sit there and throw some, ginseng on me. Like, I get it, but I also believe in certain things. And it was actually a good conversation, and we hugged it out afterwards. It was a dope interview. I think it was his biggest interview ever.
I mean, I like NLE Choppa's music. I'm a big fan of his music. Like, Final Warning is a jam. Like, I used to run that song back to back in the car. Like, he's hard, but it's like, he's definitely misguided. I feel like he's somebody that, like, he's somebody, and it's going to sound disrespectful. I'm not trying to disrespect him, but it's like, he's somebody, I think he really loves the attention. I think he's doing this YoungBoy thing for attention, and he's not realizing, like, there's good attention and bad attention. It ain't the time to be dissing YoungBoy. It looks hypocritical because you done released so many songs about walking people down and, giving final warning that you're going to shoot people, all this stuff, like all this different Choppa talk, like you poisoning the youth just as much as he is. And really, YoungBoy ain't poisoning the youth because he's actually a role model now, and he's basically showing people how you can overcome these difficult struggles that you've been through in the streets and be an amazing star and sell out stadiums and do positive stuff and get off the drugs and set yourself straight. YoungBoy a role model right now. So I'm not trying to hear NLE Choppa talking about KO, you poisoning the youth. You done your bit to poison the youth. Why don't you go make some uplifting music rather than just trying to tear this man down? Because really, you jealous. YoungBoy got it right now, bro. Like, we ain't checking for NLE Choppa right now. And we definitely ain't checking for you with the Tupac cosplay on, doing a fake execution of YoungBoy. Like, that's you putting negative shit out there in a video, calling someone else out for doing negative stuff. And YoungBoy making better music than you right now, bro. So you need to go back to the drawing board with that one.
Well, what's funny is that when we were going back and forth, I called him a fake NBA YoungBoy. And I kind of put the pictures right next to each other because they had the same haircut at one point. And basically, I remember it was like people like, oh shit, Vlad just ratioed Choppa because that reply ended up getting more than the actual real tweet. I think he got like 1 million impressions and so forth. But my whole thing is, look, Choppa is a cool dude, man. He's got a nice catalog. He's got a real fan base. I didn't think it was necessary. And the numbers show that people aren't really gravitating towards it. He had like billboards and stuff for this. Like, he was really trying to push this. He has a music video for it. He has like a guy pretending to be NBA YoungBoy, a character that he, that's playing.
He must have thought, when he made that, he was thinking, I got one.
Oh, he thought this
is about to go crazy.
Hit him up.
I'm going to be selling out the tour. I'm going to be selling out the stadiums. Like, you can tell he was feeling himself, thinking like, yeah, we got it. And that ain't work out.
It doesn't always work out the way you plan. When you put out content, sometimes, like, look, I knew the Tekashi interview was going to hit. I knew it. But sometimes you put out some shit you think it's going to hit, and it just doesn't hit. And this is an example of that.
There's definitely an example of that, man. And I like NLE Choppa. I feel like he should just go back to the drawing board and just lean back more into himself. Like, if you don't want to do the negative stuff, don't come around doing some negative song taking a shot at someone else who's hot right now. Like, go and make some positive gangster music, like some inspirational music.
Some positive gangster
music. That song
music.
that he's got "Picture Me Graping." I don't know if you know that song. That's like another kind of another sort of Tupac reinterpretation. Clearly, he's obsessed with Tupac. He wants to be Tupac. Fair play. Like, Tupac's cool, but like
a lot of people do.
A lot of people do, man.
People do. And he's not the only one.
And for you probably don't want to be Tupac because that Tupac story didn't necessarily go the best way. So I feel like he should get back in his more positive Tupac bag, make some more uplifting, get to shooting at the cops like Tupac was doing, you know?
Or not.
No, I'm joking.
Or not.
No, but that is a joke. But what I'm more trying to say is that Tupac's whole thing was I'm uplifting the community. When he shot at those cops, he was trying to defend a black guy he felt that was being harassed by the cops,
yeah, I know
right?
the story.
So it's like, NLE, go and make some inspirational, go and make some like uplifting, inspirational music for the community and prove why you doing the more positive stuff than YoungBoy's doing, rather than just trying to tear YoungBoy down because he got it right now. And it's like, I rock with NLE Choppa. He's hard, but it's like when he does stuff like this, it makes him seem kind of quite immature and just like it knocks him off his pivot, because I feel like he's got a great catalog, but he probably doesn't get the respect he deserves for how good his catalog is. But stuff like this and all the CMOS curing cancer stuff, like that's an L. And I don't think he realizes, like, to your little community of people that just eat up everything you say, like, you really convince yourself you're curing cancer, but like from the outside, like you look like a clown, and like that's actually damaging. Like, trying to convince people that CMOS is going to cure their cancer rather than real treatment, like, you actually causing problems to the community, man. Like, stop.